a very bleak future, sometimes extremely pessimistic, and sometimes they're writing things down. One of the key things that I believe is quite important for us to learn is what we call suicide intervention. It's actually a skill that you go to school. I went to school, so I'm a suicide interventionist. But I went to school to go and study how you can engage with the person, what the signs are, and how you can engage with the person who has what we call suicidal ideation. But for me to reel out and tell you what the exact signs are, it's long. Because, for example, somebody who may not be eating before suddenly starts to eat. Somebody who used to, so it differs from one person to the other. But there's a need for all of us to be very much aware. And that's why we talk about suicide awareness. Okay. Because if we don't know, we will not be able to deal with it. So it's about knowing what the signs are. I can't read a lot of them out today, and knowing how to respond appropriately. Because a lot of the time people are scared. So the person tells you that, I want to kill myself. A lot of us are usually very scared. We step back and like, oh, I don't want to handle this. Because it's like trying to open a can of worm that you can't deal with. But you need to know. We all need to know. Parents especially need to know. Colleagues at work need to know. Community leaders need to know. And there are trainings available. And that's one of the things that I'm here to talk about, that we need to be trained. We cannot give what we don't have. So we're talking about it. We heard of the suicide that happened about 2 weekends ago of the banker who actually did drop a hint. But people didn't pick it up. He dropped a hint.
What was the hint?
He wrote on his Facebook page, the end of the dawn. Anyone who is sharp enough would have realized this guy is going somewhere. No financial problem, no relationship problem, and he just decided to end it. But there was a hint.
Depression is a major cause for suicide. But in spite of this reality, what can be done to someone who is contemplating committing suicide?
Yeah, okay, talking about what can be done for somebody, maybe an individual who is already contemplating suicide, that means you have been able to identify the person, right? You've been able, because I mean, that should be the starting point, right? To be able to identify that, okay, this individual, you know, is suicidal. He's already thinking about suicide. He's already, I mean, because